Hey, I'm keynote speaker and author Jones Loflin, helping you make the best choices with your time so you can thrive. I was recently delivering a keynote presentation and I needed to bring the group back to order. I'm stressing because the microphone wasn't loud enough and I was yelling and nothing was happening. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Then it hit me. My whistle was on the podium. Problem solved. As leaders, I think we face a similar dilemma. We can be so busy juggling elephants and stressing about what are we going to do about a situation, we're not willing to stop and use the resources that are already right there in front of us. Today, I want to talk about 3 you might often forget. They are a skill you already have, a person you already know, or a technology you already use. First, a skill that you already have. Take a moment and think about some of the talents and abilities that you've sharpened over the years as a leader. Maybe it's empathy, problem solving, project management. How could you use those in this moment to help with your leadership challenge? David Schmidt, my StrengthsFinders coach, has done a fabulous job of helping me get better at approaching a difficult situation and saying, how can I use my strengths to be able to address this situation instead of fretting about what I don't have to address it? The second one is a person you already know. So often there are people immediately around us who could help us with our situation, but we just haven't thought about reaching out to them in a professional context. Who's someone in your circle, whether it be a supervisor, a friend, a colleague, somebody in your community, who might have the knowledge or experience to help you work through the situation or give you some new ideas? The key is scheduling time to talk with them, whether by phone, a coffee chat, or some type of brainstorming session. The third the resource that I think we so often forget is technology that we already use. I am so guilty of not effectively leveraging the technology I have to better manage my time resources, to collaborate on a project, or just to get better organized. What's a technology that you already use that if you were to carve out the time to learn that technology more extensively, it could help you address some of your leadership elephants? Growing as a leader isn't about always having to find new resources. Oftentimes, it's about using the resources that are right in front of you. With a little time and intentionality, you may simply find that the resource you need to deal with your leadership elephants is right in front of you. Speaking of growing leaders, 2025 is right around the corner, and if you're planning any type of programs to help your leaders grow, I'd love to have a conversation with you about utilizing my book, Always Growing, and the principles found within it. Reach out to me and let's have that conversation. For now, I'm Jones Loflin. I hope it's a fantastic week for you where you invest the time to use the resources around you. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today in the Jones Zone.